and they didn't show anything from either one of them. They just said, "Hey, we're working on this."
Yeah.
It was a pretty bad one. That was just Todd Howard out there in his leather jacket.
Yeah. But at least there was Todd Howard. He's at
True.
least funny. So, do I need to go to like a separate stream for this, do y'all think?
Probably.
Like, they probably want me to specifically go to like the Future Game Show channel. Because this is the Twitch gaming channel. But I guess we're gonna
Let me see
yeah. Where is it?
your browser history.
No.
Why is there a Bond villain here?
Oh god, no, there's an ad. Oh god.
Adobe Photoshop.
Adobe Photoshop. I have it muted right now. We are not showing off ads. This is not an ad stream. Get this out of
It
here.
is now.
Get this out of here.
Exclamation point and ad.
Yo. Okay, I'm hiding it.
Actually, can I do that?
Okay, there we go.
Cam, did I run an ad for you?
I don't know, I have a Twitch ad blocker.
I need, like, to get the Twitch ad blocker or something.
No, Anya, you're a streamer. You don't.
I don't think it ran an ad.
If I'm the one streaming and I'm trying to show a stream.
Don't block ads, Eddie. Watch all the
Watch
ads.
the ads. Pay close attention to them. Buy bits and subs.
Yeah.
And definitely turbo now that it's a real thing again.
Oh my god.
Yeah. If you don't want to see the ads, you can skip them with this plugin available at twitch.tv/Anya the Nerd/subscribe.
Yeah, there you go.
Con las voces de sirenas, cuando sopla el viento más magnífico y el empuje de las olas.
Well, I can only imagine that the main chat's not toxic for this.
Yeah.
Less than playing the guitar.
Yeah, there's definitely, like, if I looked at the chat right now, they would be like, where is the song?
Si no hay rumbo ni marea, luz de luna en tu espuma.
Yeah, she's a really good singer.
Nos da
Yeah.
un poco de esperanza. ¿Dónde vamos?
Are they in it?
¿Dónde
It's a green room.
Yeah, they're
guess-
green screen.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
I was like, why does the background look so weird? And I was like, oh.
Luz de luna en tu espuma nos da un poco de esperanza.
Future of Play.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we watched earlier.
Yeah, this is the Future Game Show. And the Future of Play was the one from earlier.
Future Game Show. There it is. Okay.
There's too much future.
Yeah.
Where's the now?
Where's the past?
Space years?
Yeah,
What's
now
Space- oh,
game
it's
show.
years.
Game show.
It's all shadow drop.
Yeah. That would be amazing if there was a game show, like, if there was a showcase like that was literally like you enter it and it's all games that come out like right at that moment.
That was beautiful. Thanks again to Tamara and Gilad. High Water was previously available on Netflix, but today we are pleased to reveal that it's coming to PC, PlayStation 5,
Wait, it
Xbox
was
Series
previously
X and
available
S,
on
and Nintendo
Netflix?
Switch in the summer.
Yeah,
Make sure to
Netflix has
waitlist it on
games.
Steam.
All right, before we get to our first world premiere,
I'm very confused.
During this year's Spring Showcase, we announced that the world of Future Game Show is expanding with the launch of the new FGS YouTube and TikTok channels.
and after we wrap up today, you'll be able to go
I
deeper
love her
into selected
outfit.
games from the show with exciting videos.
a very
from the
Anya
growing
outfit.
FGS
Yeah, I would
editorial
wear
team.
this outfit.
Search for
Absolutely.
FGS on YouTube or
100%.
TikTok, And look out for the channel logo you can see behind
I
us.
don't like his.
Yeah, his outfit is very weird. I don't know what's going on there.
The white belt, the zip up.
Yeah.
Whoa, come here.
Linen shirt, fleece jacket.
Why are we really doing this? I thought you hated racing.
Oh.
I need to get into the city again.
Who is going to walk away with this year's City Pass? Tune in and find out. It's going to be one hell of a ride.
Wait, is this a real racing game?
And this the year of our Lord.
How's everyone
The
enjoying the show?
first racing game in 15 years to have a single new idea?
Oh, snap.
That is okay.
Let's go. Yeah, this looks really cool, actually. It's giving me kind of like Speed Racer vibes.
Give
I was
me
just about to
the
say
title
something. Yeah,
right
right.
now. And the trailer, I'm sold. Give me the title.
Heck yeah. Resistor.
Resistor.
Welcome to the world of Resistor, a post-apocalyptic car PG where you build a ragtag team of racers.
Yo!
It's coming soon to PC, PlayStation, Xbox.
It's been a
and
while since we had a
Nintendo
car
Switch, so get it on your
RPG.
wish lists. What's
I'm
next,
up
Jerry?
for it.
Well, here we go from the
Wouldn't it just be a car
post-apocalyptic to
PG?
the prehistoric.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was
Let's see.
the... It was one on the PS1, I think.
Yeah, I forgot the name at the moment. But yeah, there
Felt
was
like
one
it
on.
was
It was
passed
from
recently.
it was from Square Enix, and I think Tetsuya Nomura did some of the designs for it. But he was not the writer. I'm putting that out there. He was not the writer. He just did the designs, which is what he's good at.
So what, do the cars have belts?
Heck yeah, you know it. Put Resistor on my wish list.
Is this Rust 2?
I think it's Arc 2.
Or Ark, that's what I meant.
It's Arc Rust.
What happened?
We'll never find out.
The
What do you hold
The stream crashed.
There's Lego.
nice.
It was like just ready to title drop and then Game Radar.
Amazing.
What's
Somebody paid for that
happening?
spot.
What's
Only
happening
Every
now?
stream is down.
What's happening? No, it just still is dead. It's gone.
Yeah, the
it came back for like a split second.
oh,
What's happening? This has never
the
happened
IGN
before.
stream is back up.
Is it? Let
Yeah.
me see if this is back. Oh my god, it wants to show me another paid promotion!
That's all we're watching today is paid promotions. I mean, come on.
Get this out of here.
Yeah, but I want to play the promotion.
Yeah. At least with those, they're games that I can play and not like a car
You mean you're
ad.
not making a Kia racing game?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens, Callum, is you see like the thing and you can't
Dark
stop
fantasy.
thinking about it.
We've
There
got
we
a
go.
developer presentation from Hexworks.
Everyone
Minds behind
left
Lords
the
of
stream
Fall.
to pre-order Resistor. There's
Yeah.
nobody to stream on.
Also, we'll now never know what that game
That game will never come out. We'll never know what the title was. It failed because of that stream crash.
It's canceled.
Dark fantasy
is
action RPG.
dead.
Arriving this October on PC.
There's an executive at the company saying we need to have X number of wish lists to release the game. And it will never get there.
Spiritual
Yeah.
successor
Racing
to the original
Lagoon.
2014 release.
Yeah, it was
acts
Racing
as a dual
Lagoon.
reboot for the
Yeah.
franchise,
Okay.
taking place in a vast
One day, no, not the
over
game
1,000
that was
years
being
later.
shown here, but Racing Lagoon is the
Featuring
PS1
colossal boss
RPG,
battles,
car
Oh,
RPG.
okay.
challenging combat, and
From
deep,
Squeenix,
immersive storytelling.
though I
Yeah.
think it
Players will
was still
journey across
Squaresoft at the
two
time,
parallel
but I
realms
might be
in
wrong.
this
Open
expansive
world
RPG
dinosaur
experience.
hunting game,
The world
Yeah.
of
Racing
living
Lagoon.
Axiom, and the world of the dead, Umbral, with each featuring its own unique pathways, characters, enemies, and, of course,
It's
treasures.
just like Dark Souls.
And while Axiom presents its own challenges, untold horrors await in its nightmarish counterpart.
Yep, Callum, it's true.
Thanks to the Umbral lamp.
Oh, apparently the dinosaur
Dark
game
Souls
was called
world At
Extinction.
any time in one
I
of two
see.
ways. When
Okay.
slain by the foes of
Like
Axiom, at
Instincts,
which
but
point
Extinction.
you'll resurrect in the same
Good thing I don't
location,
really
albeit
care.
in Umbral,
Yeah.
or by performing the Umbral Rift and willingly sacrificing one of your 2 lives. But the lamp holds yet more power, granting the ability to flay the soul from an enemy for some high damage attacks, and even
Flay my
manipulate
soul,
the
senpai.
very environment of the Umbral world.
Have
Oh,
flame
it's
to
Breath
your
of the
soul,
Wild.
please
The longer
respond.
you spend in this wraith-ridden plane, the greater number of spectral terrors that will hunt you down.
Here you go.
But as harrowing as the Hellions of Umbral are, they pale in comparison to the game's brutal boss battles. Towering above the ever-burning city of Calrath, this gargantuan monstrosity doesn't take kindly to weekly adventurers.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
this
thank
host
you.
is trying to
Ready
be
to
like
devour
Jeff
any and
Keighley
all
fashion,
within
but he's
sight.
not cool.
Yeah, he's not cool enough for Jeff Keighley.
Jeff can pull it
A
off
merciless
because
torturer
he's a
prepared to
capital
carry out
G
any
gamer.
atrocity
Yep.
in the name of his faith. Tancred, master of castigations, is the
Tancred.
devout chaplain of the hallowed sentinels. Though beneath the pious veil, his
Yeah,
very
thank
own
you,
flesh
Azure, for the
conceals a
clip.
truth most foul.
I was just thinking that afterwards I would need to highlight that part.
When Harrower Dervla ventured into the deepest depths of this world to thwart the undead rising, what she discovered was so utterly horrific that she renounced her former life in commitment to a far darker oath. Pre-order Lords of the Fallen now and prepare to unleash the darkness
Yeah, Lords
on
of the
Friday
Fallen.
the 13th of October.
This is the exact shit game I was thinking of.
Heck yeah.
I played the original one that came out, and it was awful.
The typeface?
Lords of the Fallen is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on October 13th,
Is it related to Lord of the
2023, and you
Rings?
can wishlist it right now.
No, it's just like
No.
What is it, Yuri? You
a,
okay?
a Dark Souls
Spidey
esque game
I see.
that they're
no, wait, there's
remaking
something
because
good.
it was
It's
so
time for
bad.
another world
I
premiere.
see. I see. Because the like title thing that they used makes it look like the Lord of the Rings font from the movies.
But
I'm
what
pretty
they're
sure
going
that
for.
same studio made like 4 other Souls like games, and all of them were bad. Viva Pinata.
Viva Pinata!
Minions.
It does have
Hey,
a similar
there's a lot of
vibe.
minion.
Yeah.
It's really distinct minions. When Anya openly admitted to being a minion. You showed no gameplay.
Yeah, there was no gameplay in there. It was just fun footage.
What if your baby was a headband?
Cool.
Oh, it's from Team 17.
That means it's guaranteed to be okay, I guess.
Yeah, that's going to be in my head for a while, I think.
Well, I really can't complain. Watch out for Headbangers Rhythm Royale, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in 2023.
The duality
so, what's next, Laura?
between these
This
two
game
is
debuted as a
crazy.
world premiere in last year's summer showcase, and now we've got a closer look at gameplay. This is
let that
The
man
Last
on stage with that
Fate,
outfit?
which some fans are describing as a pixelated take on Bloodborne.
A hunter's dream, you might say.
Touche.
A new dawn is at hand. The secret has been snatched.
It's like two noble gases on
The
stage.
hands of the sword.
There's no chemistry.
Yeah.
Wow.
But one rises above all others. A blessed curse
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
of the flame.
I was like, this is Castlevania.
Yo, this is the game where you kill the Catholic Church.
Heck yeah. We've been waiting for this.
Inevitable can be
We're
called
finally doing it.
Heck yeah.
death.
I think I have this on my wish list as well. Let me check.
That was The Last Faith, a gothic Souls-like coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in October 2023. And you can wishlist
That's
it
next
right
week.
now on Steam.
We're also thrilled to
Neat.
announce that The Last Faith will have a
Yeah.
beta demo this summer. If you want to check it out, register for access at thelastfaithgame.com.
Our next game
Yeah, I
is
have it
a
on my
action
wish list.
platformer set in the wake of a climate catastrophe. Let's take a trip to the world of Steel
Okay, so it's
Sea.
our deer.
Yeah.
It's real life.
Storm in a teacup.
Hello everybody, I'm Carlo Bianchi and I'm the founder and game director of Storm in a Teacup. Let me introduce you Zoe and Kobe, the dynamic duo that will accompany you during your journey.
Oh my gosh, I love how they did the
Today, we are
hair.
excited to show you the gameplay
That's
reveal
cool.
of Steel Seed. Steel Seed is a stealth action game with a deep, complex, and lore-driven story. After a major climate catastrophe caused by humans, the AIs took control of the situation in order to find a way to preserve life. Zoe is looking for her father in an underground facility built by machines and extremely
this is
hostile
like
to
AI
humans. The environment surrounding Zoe is huge and takes heavy inspiration from popular mangas, movies, and anime. Zoe needs Kobe to help with exploration, environment interaction, stealth, and combat. Their bond will grow stronger the more challenges they will face together. Facing enemies without using Kobe is extremely dangerous. The planning phase using your companion is essential. Sometimes a stealth approach in problematic scenarios is preferable, and a good execution will be highly rewarded. The environment will offer you
I am not
many
good at
ways to
stealth
deal with
games.
enemies. Be the silent assassin.
How much you want to bet that when
Should
this
you feel
game
more
comes
aggressive,
out, the
or if
enemies
you
will
still
turn
like the
around
stealth approach?
immediately as you get
Fast-paced and
closer to them.
tactical
Yeah.
combat
Yep.
will allow you to unleash your combat abilities on the
Yeah,
enemies.
it's like, oh, someone's there. And it's like, I
Don't
didn't do
forget the
anything.
Kobe is there to
Yeah.
help you with the ranged
Yeah, that's
attacks,
been
as
Was
my
Crouch
problem a
Your
lot.
companion really makes the difference between life and death. If you still
I'll
feel
like sit
underpowered,
there for
a complex
ages, like
skill tree system
trying to
based
plan
on
and
challenges
all that
will allow you
stuff,
to
and then
expand
I'll
Zoe and
start
Kobe's
like,
passive and
now
active
I'll go
abilities.
and I'll do it, and
The
then they're
challenge
like,
system is
Who?
designed to
Who's
render
there?
the
And I'm like,
experience more dynamic and
no.
Also, in dangerous times, you may require
Must have been the
Spread
wind.
it to guards.
use Kobe to hack into an enemy
Must have been the
system
wind because
to
there's
make it
nobody
fight with you.
there.
Your
Yeah.
new ally will create hilariously engaging combat scenarios.
In Far Cry
There
5,
are
one of the
many
very
abilities
first bases
that
you have to
can
clear
unlock
out
in the skill tree.
It's just a little small, like 2 buildings and like 5 guys or 4
Thanks
guys,
for your time with us.
and you can like sneak all the way up into one of the buildings and then take them all out from that building pretty easily. I did it one of the times that I did it. The first time I did it, I got all the way to that building, got to a window, popped up in the window, and there's a dude just facing me, just staring at me like 3 feet away from me. And it was just jump scared. It was funny. So, yeah.
Coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Man, I gotta say, voice acting is so much easier when you're not wearing a skin-tight
Far Cry
suit.
5 is the
Am I
best
right?
Far Cry game
second,
for
are
the
you
sole
telling
fact
me
that you can throw
You wear the
shovels.
Spidey suit when you record?
Yes.
Maybe.
And the shovel launcher.
No.
Hell yeah.
That was amazing.
After this. But right now,
I
we've got
knew
a
I
double
recognized
feature
his
focusing on
voice. I was like, he
Bloom
sounds
and Go
familiar
Fight
to me.
Fantastic.
He's the
Let's get
guy
into
that
it.
voices Spidey in the
White belt man.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't paying attention, but I was like, ooh, I recognize his voice, and then they made the joke about it, and I was like, oh shoot, it's him.
I just thought he was discount Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Remember when they teased Joseph Gordon-Levitt as a standalone Robin movie, and then it never happened?
Yeah, I was so mad.
Yep.
I was so mad. That was awful.
It's okay. His career's kind of disappeared since then, so it's okay.
What are you talking about? He was in that phenomenal movie, what is it, Bloopered? Bleeper or something? I don't know.
Blooper.
A phenomenal film.
Peaceful planet.
Phenomenal. It's a lot better than it sounds. I will give it that.
Nothing's ever routine with this crew. But one thing's for sure. We'll deal with whatever comes our way.
Comes
together.
Oh, he was in Glass Onion as Hourly Dog.
Amazing.
There's too much going on to right now.
I will not.
Distant Bloom and Go Fight Fantastic are coming later this year. So head on over to Steam and flesh out your quickly growing wish lists.
And here's a bonus. Limited time demos for both games have also been made available on Steam. So head on over to the Future Game Show Steam page if you want to check them out.
Laura, en garde!
Wait, what? What's happening?
Distant Boots?
Oh, sorry, I was reading too far ahead.
It's Wolf.
It's world premiere
Wolf.
time again.
It's Wolf. Hi, Wolf. How's it going? World premiere.
World premiere.
World premiere, it's me.
Yo.
World premiere.
By unpopular demand.
A challenge.
Coming summer 2023.
Come on me.
How is she doing that?
Let's finish this. Catch this.
This is great.
Game of the year.
Yeah, this is awesome. I love this.
Oh, definitely.
Maybe next time.
I thought that.
Come, Duke. Stop this nonsense now. Come on, amigo. Try to fight me at least.
It's just Zorro, the video game.
Heck yeah.
I'm all for that.
It's so good.
Yeah.
On guard.
On guard.
All right. Sound one.
Yeah.
Looking at right now.
Demo available.
Hey, wait, what have I missed?
En garde,
Anything?
a swashbuckling
You
action
missed so
adventure
much,
which
Frog.
is coming in the summer of 2023. Wish list
Frogs
it
are
now on
back,
Steam.
yo.
Hey, Yuri.
Yes.
Oh, I spelled guard
The
wrong.
3 pillars of video game.
I did.
What the heck?
It's right on the screen. I spelled it wrong.
Obviously, big rigs, big bucks, and snow trucks.
I don't think I've
Okay,
ever
that's not what I was
seen
expecting,
Yuri
but
Lowenthal's face
boy, do I have
before.
the
It's
trailer
very
for
weird.
Ready.
By that I mean like it's weird to see his face after hearing his voice for so long and only his voice.
Yeah.
Big trucker?
Oh, can you buy Nodos?
This is fitting music for a trucker.
It is, isn't it?
The heck? He's moving a damn tank.
Alaskan Road Trucker.
Alaskan Truck Simulator is coming to PC,
Oh, it's
PlayStation,
Ooh.
and
Nice
Xbox.
road truckers.
They just
They
called it
got the
Alaska
name
Truck
wrong.
Simulator. They got it wrong.
Now.
Now, our next
They're
game
gonna get
follows
sued.
a scribe who's been sentenced to 30 years of writer's block. Hey, we've all been there, am I right? Let's take a look at The Bookwalker.
It's too much hat.
Okay.
I sure know what that game is.
Yeah, that told me a lot.
You'll
That
find out
reminds
in a
me,
couple
I
of weeks.
really should return those library books I borrowed.
You really should. Those guys are coming after you. The
Bookwalker.
Bookwalker Thief of Tales is coming to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation on June 22nd, and you can play a free demo
That's
for the
next
game
week.
on Steam after the show.
Okay, here's a new trailer for Deceit 2, a macabre social subterfuge game built from the ground
Shoot
up
both.
in Unreal
Like,
Engine.
The ears killed
Yeah, I
the whole
can't take
scene.
it. Macabre. Cat is.
Macabre is when you kill someone wearing cat ears.
It was a friggin' Pepe.
Which of these 3 identical white guys do you kill?
Fat.
Too true.
Deceit 2 is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2023. And you
There
can
was a
also play the
Deceit
beta
1?
now. And if you like, yeah, give it a wish
Yeah.
list.
But of course, lying
Very
is
low
only
for life.
one
Didn't
part
realize
of
it was
our
Laura
life.
Bailey there.
For some of us, anyways, maybe more. Our next game features the rest of it. It's time to check in with Paradox Tectonic, the developers of Life by You.
Oh, he had me in the first half.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Paradox.
Hi, Future
Didn't even
Games.
realize
It is Paradox.
I'm Choi,
Thing.
Studio Director of Marketing at Paradox Tectonic with Life by You.
What a powerful
First
name.
off, I want to share
Heck
a
yeah.
heartfelt thank you to the community,
Good lord.
especially the
That
life
is.
simulation players, for your overwhelming response when we first announced the game back in
Yeah,
March
see you
of this
later,
year.
Callum.
And if you're
Thanks
just
for
learning
hanging
about us for the
out.
very
Have
first
fun
time,
with the
welcome.
movie. Oh boy.
Life by You is designed to be one of the most
See you later.
moddable and open world life
Bye-bye.
simulation games.
We'll keep you updated with the
Launching on
hentai.
PC as an early access title this September, Life by You is opening up a whole new world.
Oh yeah,
of
well if you
creative
missed it,
possibilities.
Anya's a
The
hentai streamer
total
now.
control of
Yeah.
the humans
I
that
mean, I
we
already
create,
knew that.
do you
I've
mean
always
now?
been. I've always been.
Oh, this is
driven
the
by
Sims
real language
competitor that they were talking about.
Most importantly,
The
Yeah,
Sims,
the
it's
Sims.
about
Skylines.
stories that you create
I was
in a
gonna say,
world
there's not enough
without
map for this to be
screens.
Paradox.
And oh
This ain't
yes,
the true Paradox.
mods. We here at
Yeah.
Paradox
No, this isn't.
Tectonic
This
are
isn't PDX.
continuing
No,
to build off
it's
DNA
Paradox
of the
Interactive,
great
the
games that Paradox Interactive is known
publisher.
for. especially when it comes to community-focused features and
They also have a Star Trek Grand Strategy game coming out,
as well as editors that you'll be
Oh,
able to
shit.
play
Anya,
with the
which I think Anya posted for me earlier. I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Just like
game team.
Fiend
Using to
Stellaris.
actually make the game in order to make your own UGC.
No, it's separate. It's not actually made by Paradox. It's another non-PDX Paradox
Here's an
Interactive.
exclusive look at one of the jobs that your characters will be able to take on in Life by You. Here's my human, Harley, heading to her
Here's
job
my
as the barista
human.
at the Cozy Up Cafe.
There's something
Harley
really
will
weird
need to
about
complete a
that
set of
phrase.
tasks as part of her work day,
Here's my
including cleaning up
human.
displays
Human.
that
Then probably we can have like non-humans.
Head over to the
Right.
YouTube channel at Life by You
I
to
heard
learn
that,
more about
Wolf.
the game,
Don't die.
and make sure you subscribe to be the first to know when we do our weekly
Can
video
I have an
drops,
elf?
including feature deep dives,
Can I have a cat
and
boy?
also dev streams that we'll be posting
You have an
in
elf?
coming
Do you
weeks
have a shelf?
and months. Pre-order the game on Epic.
Similar
and
to
wish
games
list
you've
it on
played,
Steam.
Mountain Blade
When
2
you
Bannerlord.
pre-order, you'll be able to get the exclusive Life Begins pack.
Good job,
and
Steam.
The first 100,000 early access
You
players
did it, guys.
will be invited to a
Perfectly
private
working
Discord
game.
server where you'll be able to share direct
It's similar in the sense that it's not done yet. Ha 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 ha.
We're so excited for you to get your hands on this game, and thank you so much for having us, Future Game Show 2023.
See you later, King.
Life by You.
Heck
is
yeah.
coming to Steam Early
I now
Access
want to
on
name,
September
like, if I have a kid, I want to
2023,
name
so
them
make sure to
King
wish
now.
list it today.
Okay, time to switch things up for a sec. The VR showcase first appeared in our spring showcase earlier this year,
Get it,
and
Yosuke.
now it's back by popular demand.
All right, bathroom break time.
Swing over there and
Get
see
it.
what's new in the
Swing.
world. Oh, I see.
Eh.
Yeah. Whippity thwip. So let's see what's new in the world of virtual reality.
Whippity thwip.
Whoa, this is
All right,
all
time to go to
new. What do we do? Any ideas, Yuri?
I see a highlighted path, so I guess, like any good video game protagonist, we should
Shut
follow
up.
blindly.
Sounds smart.
Here's Edge.
Here's our first game, a
Oh.
reimagining of a Dreamcast
Which one is
cult
it?
classic that lets you play squash in space. Let's check in with C Smash VRS.
Peggy 3.
This music, though.
Oh, someone's throwing up
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah. Like that's the thing is like as much as I would love to get into VR, I know like it would be useless for me to get a VR headset because I would probably just get dizzy immediately from it. Cuz the times that I've tried it out in the past like haven't really been the best. I don't know, maybe it's like better now than it was before. I don't know.
PlayStation VR 2.
The hit sequel to the PlayStation VR 1.5. $6/23/2023.
That's
Be
like next
mindful of
week.
low-hanging light fixtures.
It is
because
next week.
Smash VRS is coming to PSVR 2 later this month on June 23rd, 2023. If you haven't got it on your wish list already, fix that, would you? And if you're not
Yeah,
convinced by
Azure,
that
I'm the same
trailer,
way
you can
where
check out
like
a
the
free
first
demo for the
person
game
that
on the
pops into my
PlayStation
head for Yuri
Next up, we
Lowenthal
have
is
something
also
for those of you
Yosuke
looking
for
for a
me.
different way to
Like
get
I
your
hear his
heart
voice and I'm like,
Take a
Yosuke?
look at this trailer from Madison VR.
Oh no. 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 No.
Yes.
No.
Having fun over
I'm so mad. Why?
Is it
there?
actually the
Typically
scariest game of all
proven the
time?
scariest game
No,
of all
it is
time.
not. It is really not. It's a PT clone. That's not good. I saw a
But
photo.
it had it right there. Peer reviewed. Scariest game of all time.
Yeah, science said it.
I'm gonna say that is absolutely a lie.
What are you, anti-science?
You heard it here first.
You're a science
Live on
denier?
Hasty.
But yeah, there's like a lot of really boring sections in Madison. Like there's a like a little bit of an interesting concept, and that's it. The rest of the game ruined. This song that's playing right now literally plays. There's a section in the game where this song just plays on loop for like hours. I am not joking.
Polaroids are scary now. That was Madison VR, which is coming.
Don't get that game.
Forget the elbow and knee pads.
It's not good.
As if any of us have
see what's
VR.
new with VR Skater.
But it's not just for VR. Like Madison came out before, and I was just mad that it's also getting a VR version.
Oh,
I can't wait to throw up in this game.
this is Vomit Simulator immediately, yes.
Oh
Like,
my
I'm
gosh.
feeling ill watching the demo.
Oh no, I could not. That looks terrifying.
You never even watch where you're going. You're just looking down at the floor.
Yeah, I'm fucking what?
Well, if I were playing the game, I probably would also be just looking at the floor the whole time. I wouldn't feel brave enough to look ahead of me. Oh my god.
I wonder if it has that mode from Skate where you try to hurt yourself as bad as possible.
Me. Hell yeah.
They grind, bruh.
I'm so sad that Tony Hawk's died a terrible death with the 5th game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These ones are boring. You just do like a single thing. You do a single thing, then you get hit by a train, and that's it.
Way onto Pico and PSVR 2 headsets in 2023.
Now it's time to head over here and throw it over to First Contact Entertainment, who can give us the lowdown on Firewall Ultra, a tactical VR shooter coming exclusively.
Can we get out of
to
VR?
Yeah, can we please leave the VR section?
They're still trying.
It's just
Hi, I'm Frank from First
like
Contact Entertainment, and it is our pleasure.
it works for some people, but I feel like the technology just isn't fully there yet. Like I would be more interested in VR if it was like the room from Next Generation, the holodeck. Like having a full space is cool. But just doing like a game and you have like the headset on and you're using your little like controller buttons to like move around, it just feels very like off to me.
So what I'm hearing is I won't support the technology until 300 years from now when it's perfect.
Yeah.
While it has no reason to get any better.
You need your full body VR suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just get the Apple VR.
Can't wait for you to enter the world of Firewall Ultra.
Yeah, easy.
Easy, like $1,800 or whatever it is.
Thanks for watching.
$3,500.
$3,500? Okay, I'm sorry, I was off by a lot.
$68,000.
Last but certainly not least, we've got an exclusive world.
I said a ridiculous amount. I didn't realize it had to be an absurd amount.
Yeah. You can watch movies on the plane as long as those movies are less than 2 hours long.
What, is that all it'll charge for or something?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah. It's Willis and Grundon.
It really is!
No, that's exactly the ship.
The Grand Getaway. It's a right blast.
It's a right blast.
VR.
Looks cracking, Yuri. Wallace and Gromit in the Grand
Oh,
Getaway
no.
coming to MetaQuest
Stop.
2 and MetaQuest Pro in 2020.
Well, she was doing this all
all
the time we were watching Vox Machina.
We ran out of highlighted path anyway, so I guess we should fast travel. Does anyone see any subway signs around here? Anyone?
Oh, she was in Vox Machina?
Yeah, you're Vex.
Okay, we're back.
That's right.
And I think I've hit my liminal space quota for today. Don't forget to check GamesRadar.com and the FGS social channels for more info on all of the games from today's Future Game Show's Summer Showcase.
One of my favorite
Okay.
K-pop
Time for some more
groups,
trailers,
Card,
Yeah,
recently
for sure.
did
Let's pick back up with
like
an
their latest
exciting world
comeback
premiere.
was centered around the idea of like the back rooms and liminal spaces and stuff, and I was
Their
like, that's
latest
cool.
comeback.
Yeah. Daedalic! Yo!
From the creators of Lord of the Rings Gollum.
I heard that game is dog shit.
Wait, is this
It is.
I mean,
You
did
heard
anyone
right.
expect different from it?
Sure.
am I?
Why does this look like a Steam World thing?
This is Deponia.
So, the nightmare's finally over.
If I were you, I'd really reconsider that statement.
Look at that funny little thing.
Didn't they end this series twice?
Yeah.
New era, same
trash.
This is Penta from Dedelic Entertainment, and you just watched the reveal trailer of our upcoming story-driven survival game, Surviving Deponia. It has been 7 years since we last visited our lovely trash planet, and Elysium, the floating city, has crashed down onto its surface and turned it into a Mad Maxian nightmare. Master the environment, build your own base, and meet new as well as old friends. In Early Access 2023.
Boo.
Early access.
That was Surviving Deponia, a survival twist on the cult classic point-and-click series. It's coming soon, so head on over to Steam and drop it on your wish list to stay up to date.
Man, I am parched.
Not as parched as the citizens of our next game, who live in a post-apocalyptic society where water has become new gold.
Where have I heard that before?
By yourself, all you've got around you is
This is a mobile game?
choose to band together with others.
The different resources there.
Water, civilization,
air.
To survive, you must reach out to the world outside.
This looks like a
This
mobile
is
game.
this is Clash of Clans?
Yeah.
It's a post-apocalyptic?
Right around the corner.
No, it's Steam.
Looks like a mobile game.
Homeseek is coming to PC on July 20th, 2023, so be sure to stick it on your wish list.
Okay, I don't want to alarm anyone, but I can see that we've got yet another world premiere coming up next.
How is this possible? How many are we up to now?
Another one.
Someone tell me in the chat while we roll the trailer. Actually.
It's a furry game.
Another one.
I wonder how Games Radar got these two.
They weren't doing anything else.
They were like, yeah, we'll do it. I think Laura's been there in previous years as well, if I remember correctly.
What? Why is this furry trials?
Yo!
Actually, if it is, that might be amazing.
Did you see what that guy?
You can swear. You're a dog with a gun on a bike who swears.
I'm in.
Yo, this is incredible.
I wish there were notes on Steam wishlist because I would literally put that as a note. I would say dog on a bike with a gun that swears.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh my god, Leica's back from space.
Yay! That's not a sad story anymore.
Yay!
Always cool to define a new genre here at the Future Game Show.
And it's $1.
Is Laika.
It is actually.
Oh no, nope, that's not the right Leica. That's what about the actual dog.
I'm sticking to it.
No notes. Laika Age Through Blood is coming to PC,
Oh, Age Through Blood, there it is, okay.
Nintendo Switch, and Xbox in 2023. Next, let's
Mania.
head over to Pentapeak Studios to dig into the mechanics of their upcoming strategy game,
That's what they called
Space
it.
Gears.
100 years in the future, Mars is at war.
Space Gears is a new strategy game. So in the fight,
When isn't Mars at war?
Well, this one's free.
Commander, your mechs
I mean,
are
it's
online
the
and
God
ready
of
for
War.
battle.
After
The
we
ground crew is
sent
adding
all the rich
final
people up
touches to
there and
prepare for
blew
your
it up.
This is your camp and home base. Collect resources and terraform Mars to build an army of mechs.
Throwback.
Space Gears is for strategy and mobile fans everywhere.
It's so good.
Strategy and unit controls will be key to claiming victory.
This is also a mobile game.
Yeah.
Space Gears will be available to test play this June.
Space Gears.
Have you just lost all faith in anything isometric, Em?
Welcome.
Yes.
That's fair.
Understandable.
It's not 1998.
Yeah. I mean, there are some
Open
good.
Factorio. This is a mobile game.
It's not isometric, that's just top down.
Opens Rin World. This is a mobile game.
Your opinion on it by playing it for free after
Yeah,
the show.
there are some
How about
good
something
modern
terrifying,
isometric
though?
games, but I feel like the difference
Bloober
is that
Team
a
has
lot of
sent
the
over brand
good.
new
Oh
launch trailer for the
God,
studio's
Bloober
first-person
Team.
horror game, Layers of Fear.
Oh no!
Do they not know how to make another game?
They don't know how to make the one game.
The horror games just hurt me in a way that not even they predicted.
Yeah, because horror is my favorite genre, and there's so many just bad ones these days.
You took away what was rightfully mine. But what was stolen?
And there's a
Walk
lot
through a
of
room, get jump scared. Walk through a room, get jump scared. Walk through a room,
Exactly.
get jump scared. Walk through a room, get jump scared.
Exactly.
It's not even get
Exactly.
jump scared, it's attempt to get jump scared, but it's more the sound it makes.
Yeah.
And yet,
And it's so upsetting because there are a lot of good indie horror games, but those ones just usually never get like the same like PR treatment or anything like that, and it's sad. Like people don't know
Yeah.
about them, and I'm just like, there's so many good ones. There's so many ones out there that are actually like well made, and nobody knows about them. All they know about is the stupid walking sims that try and be PT but worse.
waited too long. It's time.
Just reminded me the isometric stuff. They're doing like a Metal Slug Tactics at some point, but that's been like a couple of years since it was
Yeah.
announced and then nothing.
Oh, Faust. I see. When I was in London, I saw a production of Dr. Faustus, and it was really well done. I saw it at like this the special like Shakespeare theater. So they, instead of like having regular lighting, they had candles and stuff. And it was really neat.
Shakespeare Theatre, do you mean the Globe?
It wasn't. We also explored the Globe Theater, but it was not the Globe. It was like a different theater.
There is like a
indoors.
Shakespearean theater, and then there is the Globe. Yeah.
Yeah.
The flat Earth.
Yeah, the flat Earth.
But yeah, it's like this indoor theater instead of the typical outdoor one. Though we did see that one as well because we went on a tour to see that and stuff, which was pretty cool.
No. Not again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just Layers of Fear. Are they rebooting?
Is it? Yeah, is it just...
I guess they're rebooting it.
The Layers of Fear.
See, I don't even need jump scares with these games. I just play them, and the atmosphere in the first 3 minutes is just has me check out.
Yeah.
I'm that weak.
Up next, we've got a unique take on the co-op cartoon shooter from a talented two-person studio. Let's dive into the world of Enchanted Portals.
Yes, please.
Peggy 12.
Yes, please.
He said it so quietly. He was like, "Yes, please." I'm like, Gary Lowenthal, are you okay?
He's into it. Wait, what is this? What is this legally distinct Cuphead?
Yeah.
It's just the noses, honestly.
Yeah.
They're not cups. They can't get sued.
Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying,
Human
like,
head.
isometric games can be good if like you can tell that they put effort into it. Like, there's ones that are really well detailed and look really good. Like, you can tell that a lot of like it's using the modern hardware and is like doing real cool things with it. But there's a lot that kind of try and use it as a sort of like, oh, it's easier.
Right.
Anyone else just get deja vu? Explore a variety of animated styles when Enchanted Portals comes to PC and consoles later this year.
Okay, we've got a dark fantasy deck building RPG up next, full of procedural dungeons and branching narrative choices.
See you later.
Let's check in.
Yep. Bathroom break.
But yeah, the funny thing is, like, I love horror as a genre, but most horror doesn't scare me too much, or at least a lot of the horror that's typically, like, done for things. So it's really funny, like, I still remember not too long ago, Doodle and I were hanging out, and she wanted to see, like, the Mortician's Assistant game, but she was, like, too scared to play it on her own, so she wanted
Heaven is out now
me
on
to,
PC.
like,
What's up next,
do
Jerry?
like some of it with her
okay,
instead,
well,
so that she could check it out, but also not be alone and be the one doing it. And she was like talking about like it's so funny just how I'll be playing a horror game and there'll be like a jump scare or something, and I'm just like just staring there.
In the town of Packmore, there are those with stuff and those who carry stuff away. When your stuff needs moving, it's time to call Smooth Moves.
Smooth Moves. Yo!
I remember that.
This song. Azure, you also don't get scared easily.
I
by
remember
games,
it. Remember
right?
the first one.
I see. Can't believe Azure died.
Wow.
Oh,
Actually did.
It's from Team 17 as well.
Laura, would you mind like giving me the number for the fart squad after we wrap?
Of course.
What did I miss after Layers of Fear?
Moving out to is
nothing much.
Moving out to?
Next up,
Yeah.
we've got our ones to watch segment. A montage of some of the coolest indie games on the horizon.
Yeah, I was just saying, Azure, you're also not really a person to get scared by horror games, right?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I don't get scared easily.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I still remember when we were playing Phasmophobia together, and we were just like running ahead, and Angel was like, "Wait, guys, wait!" We were already talking before that, like, if me, Azure, and Angel all went to like a haunted house together in real life, what would happen is I would charge just headlong into it. Angel would be like hiding behind me, and Azure would try and run off and hide somewhere so that he could try and scare us.
True.
You got fun with it.
That was our ones to watch montage. If anything caught your eye, you can find out more on these games and everything else in the show.
They
by
showed
heading to our
most of those
dedicated
games
Steam
so
page,
fast
which you
that
can
it was
find by
literally
searching for
impossible
Future
to
Game
know
Show
what they were.
Yeah.
Like
But now it's
it
That's what they
like,
paid for.
Normally, the thing is, normally, like they'll show the montages. There's at least enough time that if you are paying attention, you can, like, remember some things. But from that, it was like literally so fast that it's impossible. Like I'm sitting there, I'm like, I don't know what any of these games are.
What?
What is it, Em?
Oh, I'm just interested.
It's the
Yeah.
weird kind of game. Oh,
Yeah.
Guys with swords and old musketoons in the back of a truck.
Yeah.
yeah.
Was kind of neat.
Yeah.
For Honor 2.
This game is going to be infested by sweaty racists.
Yes, it will be.
Sure is.
I give that a week.
Coming in fall 2023. Be sure to wishlist it on Steam, as you'll be able to play Warhaven during Steam Next Fest later this month.
Steam.
Steam.
I feel like we've said that word a lot lately.
Yeah, it's like we're living in a Steam world at this point, and we're Steam bots, you know, mining and exploring, building houses.
Is this
Steam
a segue into the Steam World?
They're actually introduced in Steam World, yeah.
The city builder that they're working on.
Steam World build.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, there it is.
I like these though. Yeah.
Yeehaw!
I can't wait to make the roller coaster have kills people.
That's the best part of any, like,
Well,
game.
is this a mobile game?
Is this a what?
Is this a mobile game?
No, this looks like they took effort into
It's
it. The other one just
isometric,
looked.
though.
This is
It wasn't just because they were isometric. It wasn't just because they were isometric. It was because it looked like the lazy Clash of Clans colony builder kind of
Make sure
games.
it's on your Steam World wish lists if you like what you saw.
Is more what I was saying as far as it being mobile games.
You can play it on Steam Deck. It's a mobile game.
There you go.
Sounds even worse.
Shit, there's a demo.
Maybe in concept, but not in our
A
next
Steam World
game,
build?
which is a third-person survival
Hell
horror
yeah.
that's nostalgic for the 90s.
Running in the 90s.
You must be important if he brought you here instead of just killing you. It can't be. Some knowledge is best.
Oh, hey, here's that Hades gameplay.
Hey. 82. Oh my god.
Stay out of this. You think you understand? But you're blind.
They went a different direction with this one.
Nah, they're already making Hades 3.
They all seem to become obsessed with the same thing.
He can't have betrayed us.
That data can't be allowed to leave here. The living and the dead have contributed.
It's like a modernized Resident Evil.
The world will burn.
Seems like what they're going for, yeah.
I was about to say the same thing. It looks like Fear 3.
Finish this forever.
In a bad way.
Yeah. And I love how they're like a didn't they say like a throwback to the 90s? Like this was not 90s. This was early 2000s.
But it takes place in the 90s.
Oh, okay. I thought they were saying this is like a throwback to the 90s, and I'm like, I don't see that.
There was another day, man, 2019.
Yeah.
There's so many mayors. Yeah, Secretariat. Others.
Oh no. Now what do you think of this one? This is a mobile game, right, Em?
No. This looks like it has complexity.
Fair enough.
New Cycle.
That was New Cycle, which is coming to PC in Q2 2023. You know what to do, people.
We've got another world premiere now,
that's
and it
now.
also features
Yeah.
trade, but not in the way you think. Check it out.
It has a demo.
World premiere.
No, it doesn't.
Once upon a time,
Something else named New Cycle has a
there was
demo.
happy place called Riverside. And right there.
No, it is the.
bear called
I don't know if the demo's just not live yet, I guess.
I love this game.
Tell why.
What's
But
it?
Ruffy had this amazing ability to swap things. Yeah, really. He just swapped them. And it was easy for him.
Oh my
Grab
god,
it,
zooming.
throw it. There you go. Ruffy could swap just about anything.
This is
But
gonna be
his
a
job
controversial
hadn't
take,
swapped
but
paintings
I
with
hate
house
it.
people. swapping pace, swapping feet. Life was perfect. Until one day, a long-forgotten evil emerged out of
Oh
the
no, a
darkness.
third dimension.
Devastation.
Is this what is it called?
And the end was near. Now,
Fez. It's Fez.
From that 70 show?
How are you coming to that conclusion?
Yeah, what's Fezzy about this?
Yeah.
No, I was thinking Fez because of the cube coming in and
a lot of games have
met-
cubes.
No, but like
Is
the
this
specific way that it
Is this a mobile game?
Like,
yeah, is this some
If you pan the camera up, it's kind of isometric. It really looks like a Dune clone.
Things might get rough.
I mean, yeah, all the sprites turn to face the camera.
Yeah.
And you will never swap alone. Swapping to PC and Nintendo Switch this winter. Yeah, correct. This winter. Whenever it's ready.
Okay, thanks,
if
bud.
a
We're not sure
brand
if it'll
new
come out this
mascot
winter, but it
makes
might.
discovered ours. Ruffy and the Riverside is barreling its way onto PC and Nintendo Switch this winter, so get it on your wish list now.
Our next section is a slight change of pace. This year, we'll start to get our hands on the first games developed in Unreal Engine 5. But we wanted to show you a glimpse of what games in 2024, 25, and beyond might look like. Expect startling tech demos and cutting-edge vistas as we give you a glimpse of the future.
Windows Vista?
Wait, what? At the Future Games Show? Outrageous.
Precisely.
Oh, look at these. I'll have to upgrade my PC just to play any of them.
Look at all these games that will be less fun than games that are already out. Because they spent all the budget on graphics.
Yeah.
What do you think it'll take for AAA devs to realize that stylized graphics is better than just photorealism?
I would say it's probably gonna take like another decade or so.
They seem to learn that lesson every 5 to 10 years and then forget it again.
Fallout 5.
Hey, Square Enix, you know why your games need to sell 10 million copies to break even? You dummies.
Make everything look like a territory on them, and good.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Also, for a brief second, there was something that looked like the world ends with you in there.
I know. I was like, oh snap. But yeah, it's like I hate it when they do this. They're like, oh, look at all these cool shots, like 2-second shots from games, and I'm like, if you're just throwing all these at me, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I won't know any of them. You'll have to
can
try
also
again.
produce cool shots with a camera.
I don't even know if they're from games. They're just like tech demos, I guess.
Yeah, I guess they are just
And that
tech
was the
demos. No,
inaugural
I thought some of them
Unreal
were
Engine 5
like
showcase.
it
And
looked
a
like
warning to
maybe
graphics cards
they were gonna
everywhere. I
be,
can hear
but I don't
mine
know. Maybe
squealing
they
in,
just were
bursting into flames from here. Be
tech
sure to head over
demos.
to the FGS social channels if you want to see more Unreal 5 demos as and when they drop.
And while you do that, I am pleased to report the sighting of a friendly neighborhood world premiere.
Oh, come on, let's see it then.
Okay,
World
that's time
premiere. Yeah, yeah.
Is it a rhythm game?
Yeah. it looks like to be a rhythm game. It's a Lulu game.
That's a cool little mobile game.
Thanks to Ritual Studios for that face-melting first look at Fretless, The Wrath of Rifson, which is coming to PC in 2024.
Another double feature up next, focusing on Hammerwatch 2 and Paleo Pines. Laura, I am pleased to report.
I love
that it is
this
once again
new trend of rhythm games in weird genres.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Give me more.
The sad thing is I'm terrible at rhythm games.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Though it's good for Lulu, because Lulu is good at oh my gosh, at rhythm games. She's also good at video games. But
Not
she's
video
especially...
games,
No,
just rhythm games.
no, she's also good at video games. But she's especially good at rhythm games.
Playing all of Crypt of the Necrodancer, aren't you?
Never.
That will train your rhythm.
Yeah.
We still need to play the first Hammerwatch, because I know some people were suggesting to do it for VN night, like a short VN night or something.
I forget that, like... Max.
Just play Diablo 4.
Heck yeah.
Paleo Pines is coming on September 26th, and Hammerwatch 2 is coming soon.
Yeah, can everyone
Stick 'em on your
spend
wish lists
$70
and watch
on
out for
Diablo 4
Yeah.
please? For one afternoon?
And one afternoon
Speaking
only,
of
though.
demos,
Path
our
of
Run to
Exile is
Play
free.
montage is back after its
That's
debut
like the
in a spring
one
showcase earlier
good
this
thing
year.
about it.
Yeah, the one good thing is that
As
you
we're gonna
can
show
just
off
return
a bunch
it.
of incredible
I
games that you
remember
can
this,
try
like, seeing
right
this game,
after
I
the show.
think.
Yet I'm not ready to die out here.
Yeah, like, this is a better way to do a montage. Like, at least, like, showing, at least for, like, a minute. Or not a minute, but, like, 20 seconds. Like, you can get, like, some semblance of an idea of what you're dealing with here. Instead of it being, like, 1 second, here's a piece of the game. I don't know what the frick I just looked at.
I just think that in 2023, stick games are still going as well.
Yeah.
Diablo 4.
Yeah, I've seen this game. It's where you have to build a city on a mountain.
It's banished.
Yeah.
3D banished.
Full banished.
Yeah, it's a mobile game.
Thank you to all of
No,
the
all
amazing
games that are
developers
mobile
who
games are
submitted their
banished.
demos
That's the
for our
rules.
Ones to Play montage. And remember, you can check them all out by heading to our dedicated Future Game Show Steam page.
We're taking a quick break from the trailers now to deliver an exciting update. In last year's summer showcase, we were proud to feature a selection of amazing games being created by
long is
Ukrainian
this show?
developers under exceptional...
It's usually pretty long. The Future
Is
Game
this a
Show
2
usually
hour?
lasted
To
long.
confirm the release date for one of those
I
games.
think so, because I think OT Games
Oh, yeah,
starts
like
at
2
3.
hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Platformer set in a stunning world full of magic and mystery. And it's coming to Nintendo Switch and PC via Steam on
I'm
July
going to
29th.
die.
Go check it out. Also head to our FGS social
The
channels
struggle
for more
of
updates
the
on the game
I need to, like,
conferences.
that we
stand
featured
up.
during last
Yeah.
Okay, time for another trailer. We've got
I'm
a
definitely
first
going for a
look at
walk
gameplay
after
from
this, probably
station to
outside.
station. A wholesome simulation
Outside.
that connects voxel
Yeah.
railways to build
Well,
thriving-
the air quality has been getting better.
It's no longer orange outside.
Yeah, it's no longer orange outside.
I'd
It
love to see
was it was so bad earlier though. Like a couple days ago, like you would go outside and you could smell the smoke. Like it smelled like a fire
Oh,
was
no.
actively going on. Like right there. Because of course there was a fire going on, but like the fact that I could smell the smoke like all the way here in Buffalo was kind of like, whoa.
Well,
But yeah, it was literally like foggy everywhere too. was crazy, but it seems to have cleared up a bit now.
Stay safe, Lonnie.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
don't
thank
die.
you.
Not allowed.
If you die, I will kill you.
Not a supervillain in sight. I think I could do with some tranquil train time, actually. Station to Station is coming to PC in 2023, and a demo is
I don't think
available
Station
right
to
now,
Station is at
so
all
go check it out
tranquil.
after the show.
For what I know about it.
We're taking a step into the
It's
world
meant to be
of
relaxing.
fantasy
He's
with
not
MB
throwing
Shores
darts in
Entertainment's
lovers' eyes.
atmospheric base builder, Rekka.
Are they just reshowing the trailers now?
I think, yeah, this one was from like we saw it in the other showcase, I think.
Rekka's moving castle.
Yeah. And we were all like, this
Yeah,
looks
it was
like...
in
Yeah.
Future Play.
Yeah, it was. Like, as soon as I saw the house building, I was like, oh yeah, I remember we even said that this is a Samaj and Thomas game.
Yeah.
So it looks like it might just be single player, though.
Can you fight other chicken houses? That's the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I raid other people?
Don't forget to pack your boots as Rekka,
Yeah, it's a single player only.
is coming to PC in 2024.
Shame.
Okay, our friends at Sega have got a new trailer to share regarding Company of Heroes 3. Let's check it out.
In this economy?
Oh.
How's this game
Sega.
going? Recent reviews, mostly negative.
Well, Company Heroes, yeah, I don't know why. But
Probably
sure
microtransactions.
Yeah, you know how it be.
I'm tired of all these microtransactions.
You said it.
Get well soon.
Oh. Coming to consoles, huh?
Company of Heroes 3 is coming to PlayStation and
Sega.
Xbox on May 3rd.
I don't know about you, Yuri, but I've got a feeling this next game is going to be a good one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah!
Is that you? That's me. In a role-playing musical? Wait.
Yo.
And
I am so excited for this game. I'm so excited for this game.
Oh my god.
She just can't hide.
Somebody get me some popcorn, please.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
I've been known most often as Pan.
It's an Anya game.
Yep.
God, how can you even stand him? Still not a fan?
Honestly, he's exactly what I'd expect him to be.
What about Apollo?
Apollo was god of the sun and light, but our sun god had a reputation.
That hidden voice, it'll always play on a loop. It'll always say, what did I do?
I've seen The Lighthouse. I know what happens here.
What side are you on?
I said I would just make things worse, and I was right.
Do you trust him? I'm not sure. I think so.
Famous last words.
Tell me what you know about Persephone.
Honestly, she's the least like her stories. Are you here to challenge me? You don't know the first thing about me.
And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends.
Because you're so big and scary.
I'm glad you appreciate my finer qualities.
I like this better than fighting with you.
And sorry?
Yeah, yeah. You can. There is a dating mechanic in the game.
It
you
is
can
an onion.
choose. Yeah.
Volatile. You're always looking out for me, Freddy. That's the deal, right? Best friends to the end.
It's an adventure.
Interessante.
That's next week.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I'm so
And
excited
to
for it. When it comes
celebrate,
out,
Laura
I'm
has
buying
promised to
it
perform a
immediately.
rap from the game for us.
Immediately.
It looks like a fun game to watch somebody stream.
Heck yeah. Though I'm worried that what if the songs are gonna be like
Switch on August 3rd.
You gotta
like
sing
how
along.
how do you do the songs on Twitch?
And now that we've got that out of our system,
They're original,
it's time
aren't
for
they?
me to introduce a new
Yeah, they're original
section
for the
to the show.
games. They're not
One that I'm
DMCA.
calling
Yeah.
the international debut.
So I don't know if you
Disappointed.
can
I'd
stream
rather-
it. I might just like play it on my own.
I'd rather it be a game where you can romance Laura Bailey's voice instead of playing as.
Heck yeah. But you
Not
can
Laura
romance
Bailey,
Troy.
just her
You can romance Troy Baker.
I don't want to.
Like a buffer.
Troy Baker's a jabroni. Oh, there's a small PT.
Oh.
Fallout 5.
I mean, oh no, it's. Oh.
It's an angel game.
Oh. It's the full version of this. I think I know what this is.
5 Nights at Freddy's.
No, I forgot the name of it. When they say it, I'll be like, oh shoot, yeah. I remember this one. It was like interesting. I remember. Like there was definitely some issues with it, but it was interesting. Like they definitely did some unique things with it.
They could have turned their cursor off for the
Yeah.
screen. The dot in the middle of the screen is killing me.
Yeah.
Not your cursor, is it?
No, it's
No.
not.
There it goes.
And it's gone now. There was just a dot in the middle of the screen.
Reveal. Oh, so it wasn't.
Reveal.
It wasn't.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
games. But our next game is
Yeah,
all
that
about
wasn't the
driving
one
to
I was
survive
thinking
in
of,
an
but it does look
anomaly-filled
cool.
exclusion zone. Here's Ironwood Studios with a developer presentation about
Like,
what to
here's the
expect
thing. I don't have a problem with horror walking sims if they're done well. There are some ones that are done really well. I have a problem with ones that are unimaginative and boring.
As an adult, I decided to start doing that again. So
And made by
Station
Blooper.
Wagon,
Yeah.
I started going out on these trips. But I would go to abandoned
Or somebody
industrial sites, I
watched
would go,
PT
taking a
and
car
thought
up
they
these tiny
understood
little
what made it
trails,
good, and they
there was
didn't.
This vibe, this feeling of being out there in the woods with this old car, a very surreal experience, and that became, I think, the initial seed idea for the game.
Simpsons Road
Pacific
Rage.
Drive is a run-based.
It's Deadly
When
Premonition.
we started, we were very much just prototyping. We were getting the player into the car, having them drive around in the woods, and getting a feel of the space out there. What we quickly figured out is there's a lot of overlap between resource management and kind of plate juggling that you want in a good survival game, and taking care of a car, like making sure that you don't run out of gas and checking out your battery. It all eventually came
It's
to
jalopy,
fruition
but
with
good.
the garage, and us
Heck
figuring
yeah.
out we wanted a safe space
Maybe.
for the player to be the mechanic
Maybe.
and work on their car, and taking these excursions out into the zone where you're grabbing resources and
I like the
exploring
idea of fixing your car by running a blowtorch against
in
it.
most survival games, there's focus on the player and keeping them alive, but for Pacific Drive,
Taking
we
a
wanted to
grind
turn
wheel
that
to the
into a bit,
door.
put the emphasis
Yeah,
on the
that'll
car.
buff out.
Something that's going to keep you safe when you're out
I
in
think
the
that's
zone.
gonna be
Big
bad.
damn.
As long as you maintain it. The player can still take damage, but the car itself is a good deal more complicated. There's different slots that you can put different equipment into and customize
Competitor
your car,
to
but
Zennies.
things may happen to those parts. They may take wear and tear, they may get damaged and break or fall off, in which case you may have to craft replacement parts or scavenge for new things out in the zone. We really care about satisfying that fantasy of the player being a mechanic, just taking care of this car and maintaining it while they're on the road. It's important
this
for
is
us
a
to do
Martin
this
game.
because that
Yeah.
interaction helps
This
build
looks fun.
the player's relationship with the car, and that's something that we care a lot about for the game.
Oh, Bison
So the
Metric.
zone is a pretty isolating and
It's a
lonely
cool
place
little
when
mobile
you're
game.
out on the road. and we wanted to make sure that players had the ability
Em is so done.
We've also
Hey, look, you
doubled down
started.
with the physical interactions
I'm
as
sorry.
well. So every time you want to start the car, you have to turn the key. You have to get the engine to start. You have to put it in park manually. We built the whole game.
Also, I love the guy in the trailer being like, we really want to fulfill the fantasy of the player being a mechanic.
Sometimes when I'm driving the car, I find I have to swerve suddenly just to get out of the way of a saw blade or an electrical anomaly, and then I'm on my side in the woods, and that's fine then, because the first time I drove into the woods was as a teenager going about 40 miles an hour.
It sounds like his mic is in the other room.
Yeah.
I spent the time climbing this super
It's like when you're in your car.
Yeah, I was in the trunk.
Climb out of the car is what I'm going after. Turn around and there are broken
The thing I learned while developing this game.
There was a time that I
Was it the first year of COVID where they had the pair in a room and it sounded like the microphone was outside the room?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want the mic to get
and
COVID.
one of them pulled me straight into the gateway, and I made a safe exit.
Oh, what
from
was
it
that
before
one
the storm was
show where there's
think
like
the
the
experience I'm
lady
looking forward
in
to players
the
having the
office
most is
and the
gaining a
guy
sense of
like
companionship
behind a
with
glass door,
sitting in
just
the
standing
garage,
there
looking
behind
at
That's what it was. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
escapes, the last minute repair jobs.
Yeah, they were in
You
separate
want it to feel
rooms,
like
giving
it's
an interview
the-
together.
I think that's going to be
Yeah.
something really special.
Pacific Drive.
I was today years old when I found out that from the showcase page, you could wishlist right from there instead of going to the game page itself.
Heck yeah.
Pacific
But then you
Drive is coming
get
to PC and
spoiled
PS5 later this
on what
year.
comes next.
True.
To celebrate, we're giving away this custom-built station wagon. One of you lucky viewers could be driving home in style tonight.
Wait a minute, Yuri, that's literally the car from the game. You can't give that away. I think they're going to need it back.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I knew that.
Yeah, yeah, you knew. You knew, so let's just quickly move on while the producers put out some fires.
I'm the fire, aren't I?
You really are. Cookie Cutter is up next, a techno pop punk Metroidvania starring a badass android.
That's a lot of buzzwords.
Yeah.
I'm different than that mass-produced junk.
It's like 2D Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Lately,
Weapon.
I can't understand what I feel
Yeah.
anymore.
The animation is really good.
The people that enjoy the type of game will love this one, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cookie Cutter is coming to PC in 2023, so head on over to the Steam page and hit that wishlist button.
Okay, it's world premiere time again. And fans of the classic top-down GTA games might get a kick out of this one.
World premiere.
Who was a fan of the top-down GTA games?
I enjoyed them.
No, it's fun.
Before we knew any better.
Like they're dated, sure, but they're still fun.
I'm not going to play a cop, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
You know, at least it's not entirely top down, so you can see more than 2 feet in front of you when you drive.
Yeah.
Fans of the top-down GTA games where you will enjoy this game where you play as a
Yeah. You will enjoy a game where you play as a cop, and it's not even top down, it's isometric. What did you hear the scream? It's the Wilhelm scream.
Or Wilhelm.
He's always screaming.
Still screaming to this day.
Watching the movie that had the first Wilhelm scream.
Wilhelm.
I've seen a deep dive on it, and I forget the name of the movie.
It's like Death Drums Along the Nile or something.
Is a crime
That could be it.
action sandbox game set in
Distant
1980s.
drums.
Basically everything that I love.
That's the one.
And it's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2024.
And with that, it's time for our final trailer of the night.
Thank God.
I know those of you who tuned into last year's summer showcase, you may remember Ludo, Broken Bird Game's terrifying psychological thriller about a person trapped in their own home.
Oh, I do remember hearing about this.
Edith Finch. Time for an update, don't you think?
I hate Ludo. Too random.
18.
I remember this and thinking that it looked interesting, but that it was a pretty short trailer, though. I remember that it didn't really give much. So I just was like, oh, it looks interesting, and then kind of forgot about it. That's me in a sheet.
That's me in the corner.
Anya, we talked about this. You don't need to talk about your meetings where you have to wear sheets.
Not like this.
Jesus Christ.
Oh wait, no, I just realized what you were saying. No! No, absolutely not.
Yeah, you're not even there for your husband. Kind of weird.
That was a brand new look at Ludo, which is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. So make sure it's on your
Still don't know much about it.
Yeah, I still don't know much about it. And I feel kind of now hesitant now that they haven't showed much, you know?
So much for tuning
For 2 straight years.
Yeah, it's like, it's still kind of just it just looks like a...
Like FGS specific world premiere Spidey Sense?
I think so. I think that's what this is.
I want to see an FPS game where if the floor is wet, they'll just slip on it.
I'm going to tell you a story. A story about
Oh my God, he's a furry.
extraordinary spirits united to face the darkness.
Puss in Boots.
It was 2D Sekiro.
Giddy.
Three incredible warriors
Animation
defying
looks
fate.
like... Yeah.
This is freaking me out.
That's like claymation.
Yeah. It's a little
I,
strange.
Kitsune,
I like it.
Spirit of the forest, was a witness and a part of it.
That's really pretty.
That looks cool.
Oh my God.
Hate that.
Yeah, oh my God.
Thick.
That was The Spirit of the Samurai, a stop-motion adventure inspired by Japanese mythology.
Yeah, it is stop motion. Yeah. That's pretty
Safe to
cool.
say this has been a blast. For me, anyway. Thank you so much for being my partner in voice acting, crime fighting, and now show hosting, Laura.
Aw, you're so welcome, Yuri. Anytime. Literally, anytime you
Go
want.
get a different outfit, Yosuke.
To our
Yeah.
audience, thank you so much.
If
for
you come
tuning in.
back, Yuri
I
Lowenthal,
appreciate it.
please
Also, a
get
big
somebody
shout
to
out our
coordinate your
sponsor,
outfit.
Intel, and everybody who worked to make the summer showcase a reality.
Remember that you can find and wishlist every game seen in today's show on the dedicated
Laura
Future
Bailey
Game Show
having like a
Steam page.
super
This is where you'll find all of
like
the
cool
demos.
outfit and
Just Google
everything,
Future
and
Game
Yuri
Show
Lowenthal over
You
here
can also
like
read more about
I
each
just
game
threw on a
GamesRadar.com.
bunch of clothes.
And see extra content from our editorial team, on the dedicated FGS social channels. I'm Yuri Lowenthal.
And I'm Laura Bailey.
Yuri over here putting off laundry day.
The Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2023.
He's like, oh shoot, the showcase is today. I gotta put on clothes. They're all in the wash though. No. I now have 149 games on my wish list.
I'm scared.
You gotta stop.
How many do you have?
Where do I see that number?
18.
Wish list, I should say. I got 221.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah, Wolf.
Oh, 63.
Yo.
17 now.
Where do I see that number? Oh, 64.
I mean, I will say that there's probably going to be some point where I'll go back through it and I'll be like, I don't actually care about this game, and I'll
Like,
take it
what the
off.
hell- what the hell is this? Why do I have this to-
Up to 8p.
One of my
already at
friends
1080p.
Oh my god. Amazing. Ooh.